Please, tell them that I am God.
Greetings. Welcome to episode 70, container 28, part 1. 70 episodes. And so far this year, I've kept my goal of putting out a new video every single Friday. And with the year winding down, I think I may achieve it. One every Friday for a full year. To start, if you already aren't linked with me on Instagram, go over and follow me. I post a lot of Game Gear history and current sales that I find outrageous and all kinds of random everything related Sega Game Gear. So if you're watching this video because you're a fan of Game Gear, then you'll like my Instagram. So go follow me. Also, subscribe and like and comment. I always forget to say or ask you to do those things. So if you like the video, very cool. If you leave a comment like that one game was fucking awesome, or I didn't know that thing existed, whatever, that would be cool to get feedback, comments from you guys. And then subscribe and then hit the little bell to get all notifications. So every Friday you will get a notice that a new video is posted. So, fresh container. Let's see what lives inside. Just throw the lid over to the side. Let's start with this one. This game just sold for, I believe it was $2,500 to one bidder. And that game is Urban Strike, the sequel to Jungle Strike. Except their copy was complete in box, but mine is sealed, never opened, never played. One player. Brought to us by Black Pearl. So yeah, maybe this is worth $2,500. Ooh. Yes! If you've watched my last two videos, you'll know how rare this game is. Tom and Jerry the movie. I believe this is copy number 8. The cellophane is ripped at the top, so someone did open and play this particular copy. It would not have been me, because I would not have opened a brand new copy of a game that I obviously would have had loose. This one is 2 layers of bubble wrap, so I must have thought this one was important to protect. And it is from Sega Club, the Berenstain Bears Camping Adventure. I don't know if I've ever showed this one before. It's a one-player game. This might be the first. If you've ever played the prototype version of Yogi Bear, which was made it to prototype stage but never produced for sale, it's similar to how this game plays. A side scroller. I find it to be very similar. Bubble wrap, keeping our pal Rystar safe and secure in his box. Kids to adults, one player. Catch a rising star. Ooh, Rystar. Never played it. Oh, I didn't even bother to bubble wrap this one. Another sealed copy of Tom and Jerry the movie. And this has to be it. I mean, as far as how many copies of this game I have, I don't know what I was thinking when I bought so many copies of that game. They're either stupid cheap, or I thought that I could use them for trade with other collectors, even though I've only done that once with one collector, and it didn't go too well. The other person was kind of shady, so that really turned me off to trading. We've seen this one, Formula 1 F1 by Dumark. Formula 1, drive yourself wild. 1 or 2 players. This is a gear-to-gear cable hookup compatible game. You and your friend both buy the game, you get the cable, and you guys can play each other. Race each other, I guess. I mean, it is a racing game, so I guess that's what you would do, is you'd race each other. We have the original non-Majesco version of The Lion King. It does not want to focus up on The Lion King. It's such a rare, prestigious game. As always, I'll put a picture in the corner so you can see what it should look like clear. I think that helps. Probably in competition for a game I can't think of right now. It'll come to me. But as far as the worst game on Game Gear, Shaq Fu definitely gives a strong running for the worst game. It's terrible. There's another robot fighting game, and the title eludes me. I'll put it on the screen, because during editing I'll have time to check and figure out what the fucking game is. But this game is terrible. Let's stick with games while we're at it. Bubble wrap protecting Stargate was a movie starring Kurt Russell, 1 or 2 players. I believe they turned it into a television show as well. That seems to sound familiar. Sounds familiar, but I never saw it, never watched it. I'm not big into television. That's just not my thing. I love movies. I'm an avid fan of movies, but not really television shows. They fail to impress. Shinobi 2, The Silent Fury. Shinobi's ninja power strikes again. Holy cow. After each round, a new ninja with a different fighting style joins the group. 1 player only. Fun game. Shinobi 1 and Shinobi 2, both are fun games. What is this? I see sales stickers. This is a partially squished, which sucks, but it's a brand new sealed VR Troopers. And there were price stickers on there that someone used a magic marker to cross out the price. So it was probably given as a gift. And the gift was not well received because it remained sealed. That happens, even with vintage toys. Price stickers are left in place or blacked out, and then people try to remove the sales sticker, and they end up damaging the box or the card back, and then they just devalued it by a lot, but they thought that they have the skills to take the price tag off and have it look flawless. No, you don't. It takes a lot of practice and a lot of research to get it right and not mess up the box or card back. Prince of Persia. A one player. That's what it says. One player. You thought you were going to have two? No, one. Sizzling action and adventure with the smoothest animation ever seen on your Game Gear. So if you are questioning yourself saying, which game has the smoothest animation? We can now answer that question with Prince of Persia. Why? Because the box said so. And boxes never lie on products. Product boxes never lie. This might be the third one that I've showed you of this. F-15 Strike Eagle. I believe I have this brand new sealed. I showed it in a previous video because I was surprised that I had it brand new sealed. But then again, I'm surprised by almost everything in these containers because they were organized and put away so long ago that opening them is like opening the Covenant. I don't know what the hell's in there. Something good, hopefully, but uh-oh. This one goes out to Braveheart. A sealed copy from Game Exchange, $4.95. Sports Illustrated Championship Football and Baseball. This game is rare. I don't see it come up. But I honestly can't tell you the last time it came up what it sold for. Complete in the box. I don't think I've seen one come up sealed, brand new, never opened. Yeah, I don't believe I've seen that. The hanger tab on this one is a little bent, but it's the same story, same game. Marked $4.95, sealed. Maybe this game's worth $2,500 to someone. Maybe I'll put it on eBay and see what happens. I'm kidding. The prices that some sellers are asking for Game Gear games makes me laugh, and I have to share it on my Instagram because I'm just like, you gotta be kidding me. This is a really, really good condition copy of Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. It really stands out as being in quite remarkable shape, which is good. We don't like smushed games, especially sealed smushed games. Not that that one was sealed, but oh my goodness. Braveheart, are you listening? Are you watching out there with your amazing video game collection? Another Sports Illustrated Championship Football and Baseball. I remember buying quite a few from the same seller, and these have to be those copies. They have to be. I just don't remember how many sealed copies I bought. Braveheart, I thought, got a few, and then I got the rest. And I remember that the box got delivered to my neighbor's house, and I got the email saying your package has been delivered, and I searched all around my residence, up, down, in and around everything, and I couldn't find it. And then 2 days went by, and it rained, and then I got the idea, maybe they delivered it to my neighbor's house across the street because they're stupid. So I walked over there, and on her front porch was a box, and in that box was the Sports Illustrated games. She and I do not conversate or have any type of relationship, so she might have saw it out there and even checked the label and saw it wasn't for her and just decided to leave it there and let me find it on my own. where if something for her got delivered to me, I would walk it over to her house and say, oh, I got this by accident. She doesn't return that kind of, that courtesy. This still has the cellophane on it, but it was obviously opened. This is Echo, The Tides of Time. So somebody cut the cellophane to release the game from the box, the clutches of the box, and to play it. And it's one player. Quite challenging. Quite a few games in this box, I would say, in this container. Again, cellophane box is beautiful, but either the cellophane broke at the top, which seemed kind of odd, or someone just snipped it and moved the cellophane to take the game out and play it. And that would be Halley Wars, which is something that I would have done as a kid. I would have just cut the cellophane a little bit to get the game out and left the rest of the cellophane on there. Oh no! It can't be true! I was wrong! Holy cow! This is going to be the epitaph on my headstone. The owner of many copies of Tom and Jerry, the movie, for Sega Game Gear. That's 5, 10, 15, 20. Let me give you... Ooh, there are quite a few games in here, my friends. Oh, now this is just... Let me just get it out of the way. Another copy. So I think we have surpassed 10 copies of this game sealed. No need to give a lot of camera time to that game. I find it comical. RoboCop versus Terminator. Never played the game. It's only a one-player game. 10 explosive levels, 4 perilous worlds. I believe that's the first time showing you that game. It does not strike a familiar chord. And following up that, we have the Terminator with our pal Arnold on the front. A decent side-scrolling shoot-'em-up for the time. One-player game brought to us by Virgin Games. 2 more, and then I'll let you go. Wow, I did not plan this. The next game I pulled out was Terminator 2, Judgment Day. Arnold on the motorcycle, looking tough. Ready to cause some chaos. And the last game I will grab is Pinball Dreams. Originally sold at Electronics Boutique for $34.99. Cellophane all around the box, but someone cut it to open it to play it. But it is still complete in mint box. Pinball Dreams. That should be it. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'll end with 25. So this is container 28, part 1. We will continue to explore in episode 71, 1 week from today. And we'll continue to see what the hell I've packed in here, because there seems to be a lot of games as opposed to carry cases and things like that. And systems, things that are more bulky. So, I hope life is treating you well, and I will see you back in 1 week for episode 71, container 28, part 2. So until then, as I always say, be well.
Skiddly ding! Skiddly ding!